Thank you. We now go by video link to Bob Blackman.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. And so here we are again, debating the Fire Safety Bill and the Lord's amendments to it. The key issue here is not whether we enshrine in law the requirements on fire safety, but who actually ends up paying for it to be done. The reality is, as has been mentioned by the Father of the House, the £5.1 billion offered by the government thus far will be insufficient to cover the remediation costs and indeed the fire safety costs that are identified not only in tall buildings, but also in lower buildings as well. The issue then is that this is going to take some 5 years for the work to be carried out, and leaseholders are receiving bills now of £50,000 or more in order for the work to be carried out. They can ill afford it. The government is committed to produce the Building Safety Bill, but we know that that will be announced in the Queen's speech. It will probably take 18 months to 2 years before that's live and operational. Leaseholders do not have that luxury of that time. They're being charged the money right now. We still don't know the details of the forced loan scheme that the government is offering for leaseholders below 6 stories. We've been asking for that to scrutinise it so we can see whether it's fit for purpose or whether it will even work. Now, Madam Deputy Speaker, I've had the honour and privilege of serving on the Housing, Communities and Local Government Select Committee for the last 11 years. We are publishing a report on cladding and the other issues tomorrow. Obviously, I'm not allowed to pre-disclose what the details that are contained within it. I think it's fair to say, however, we are critical of the government in the way it's approaching this necessary means. I would urge my honourable friend, the Minister, who is a good friend, and I have every respect for him, let's have some commitments from the front bench in his answer to this debate on what he will do to ensure that leaseholders are prevented from having to bear the unnecessary and unacceptable costs. Let's have some commitments on when we will see the proposed forced loan scheme. Let's have some commitments on when we expect to see the Building Safety Bill brought into operation. And let's see some overall commitment to make sure that people who are living in unmortgageable, unsaleable flats are given appropriate comfort. Because frankly, without that, we have to support the Lord's Amendment to ensure that the government comes back with these proposals early in the new session. So let's make sure, as we send the message to leaseholders out there, you should not have to pay a penny piece to rectify the problems that are not your fault in the first place. So I shall be supporting the Lord's Amendment once again today.